Hello and welcome. Semi-final number one, B division. Ace versus the Rangers. And here we are. Ace winning the toss, electing to bat first. Semi-final number one in this B division. Well, the two openers, Abhishek Javeri and Sunny Nagpal on the crease. Ace having no hesitation in batting first on this pitch. The semi-final played before this, comprehensively won by the VMS against Cargo CC. Here we are for the first ball. Abhishek to take guard. Ravi with the ball. Oh, and straight away there's a loud appeal. A huge shout, but looks like the umpire thinks it's going down the leg side. They want a single as well. And they'll run through, scamper through, in fact. Very close call. Well, you certainly need DRS to give that one out. Ravi, brilliant start for him of the very first ball. Sunny on strike. This time looking for some swing on that occasion. Here goes Ravi. It's been a good start for him. Oh, and look at that ball. Some awkward bounce on that occasion. Rolling his wrist on that delivery. Ravi Bhakchandka, the way he started, he's put immense pressure on these two batters, Abhishek and Sunny. Well, Sunny has a real cool head over his shoulders. The way he bats, takes his time, doesn't try anything silly. That's how he has been playing cricket throughout his career. This time again outside off stump, trying to cut that ball, but skids through the surface. There's a slip in place as well. Anish Vijayakar at first slip. It's the B division semi-final number one. We saw the A division semi-final number one between VMS and Cargo CC earlier at the Air India Sports Club, where Cargo CC were annihilated in the end by VMS. Here we go. Next delivery. There's an appeal, but this time it's way down the leg side. Don't even bother to ask the umpire. And another dot ball, more importantly. It's been a decent start for the Rangers, as they've not allowed ball onto bat so far. This time, beautiful delivery. Caught up in two minds whether to go in the front foot or stay on the back foot. End of the first over, one without loss. Shamin from the pavilion end is going to bowl the second over of the game. On strike, Abhishek Javeri. This time drives it beautifully into the gap. There's a fielder in the deep. What should have been a couple of runs just ends up in being a single. Well, they want to run the second, but yes, no, and in the end, just the one. Sunny Nagpal, he was halfway down, looking for the second, but Abhishek Javeri, he thought that couldn't have been more than one in the end. Both survive. Shameen Karbari, he's known to swing the ball into the left-hander, away from the right-hander. That's his natural way of bowling, but we'll have to see whether he's developed the one that goes away from the left-hander. Oh, look at that. A loopy delivery coming into the right-hander. In fact, the left-hander, beg your pardon. Took an inside edge. And fortunately, no damage done. Sain Nagpal, very experienced batter. Often known to take his time, settle in, and then score those big runs. This time plays with soft hands, gets off the mark finally with a single. Towards short fine leg Malhar. Easy pickings for him. The power play is for the first 4 overs here at Bayside Buddies Bash. Usually it's a 6-over power play, but not here. 4 overs up front and then 2 overs of optional batting power play for the batting side in between 11th to the 16th over. Here comes Shamin once again. On strike, Abhishek Javeri. Sam drives it beautifully. Oh, slight misfield by Seema at cover will allow the batters to run through for a single. Getting Sunny back on strike. It's been a decent start so far for Rangers. They've kind of put the brakes on the ace score. 4 without loss after 1.4 overs. Sunny on strike. Oh, very well played with soft hands. They're running through for a quick single. That's good running between the wickets. Boundaries are hard to come by, but singles keeping the scoreboard moving as quickly as they can, as often as they can. Giving the strike back to Abhishek Javeri. Last ball of the second over. The keeper is right up to the stump this time. Cuts the ball into the gap. There is a fielder in the deep. Sweeper on the offside. End of 2 overs. 6 without loss. And Rangers have got off to a perfect start. Not giving away a lot of runs up front. Ravi to continue. And this time he goes in the air. Slashes it hard into the gap. First boundary of the innings. Off the bat of Abhishek Javeri. Was over pitched. Slightly outside off stump. Enough room to play the slash. In the air, in the gap, and 4 runs. A slip still in place for Ravi. He's getting the ball to move a little away from the right hander. This time back off line delivery that just stopped onto the batter. And that's the second time that in this game the ball has literally not carried through. And this is just the third over in progression. Already a game has been played on the same pitch. So there is going to be a little amount of wear and tear. As technically this is the third innings to be played on this pitch. And the umpire, Yasin Sheikh, just warning Ravi to stay out of the danger area. This time cuts the ball beautifully, but there is Malar at point, one of the better fielders in the Rangers team. And the leg umpire for today, we have RP Singh, not the cricketer. He's Ravi Pratap Singh. More importantly, Ravi, who's bowling right now. This time outside off stump. And that should be the first wide of the innings. It's difficult to bowl to a left-hand, right-hand pair whenever you play the shortest format because there is no margin for error. I think that's what Ravi is feeling right now. Bowled a brilliant first over. It's technically a maiden because just the one leg by came off that over. This time back off leg delivery, inside edge towards mid wicket. Another quick single taken here. These two batters are looking for every opportunity where they can run through, scamper through for a single. Score now 12 without loss. Sunny has come back on strike. Two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. One standing at third man and the other one sweeper on the offside. So the line and length needs to be really precise and perfect. Well, he's getting another player into the offside. So make it a 7-2 field. 7 on the off, 2 on the leg side. Sunny on strike. That's very well bowled. Played with soft hand straight to the field. A chance of a run out if he hits. Oh, a direct hit would have been a close call. Sunny running to the danger end. It was his call in the end. And he almost ran himself out on that occasion. Fortunately, the ball not hitting the stumps. Could have been curtains for the left-hander. Still one ball remaining. In the conclusion of third over, we have Ravi, who's bowled brilliantly so far. 1.5, none for 7. And he ends it beautifully as well. Straight to point and another dot ball to end the over. So 3 gone is 13 without loss. Shamin into his second over. Having a look at the field, there's a fielder at long off and sweeper on the offside. 2 outside the 30-yard circle in this first 4 overs. This is the last over of the batting power play. This time driven straight towards the fielder at cover. Simab standing there. Starts off with the dot ball. Shamin, a very experienced bowler. Has played a lot of cricket. Especially is featured in a lot of Bayside tournaments as well. This time driving it again. Oh, play and a miss. In fact, for a moment I thought if Sunny Lakpal usually plays a cover drive, tends to get the meat of the blade, but on that occasion, a play and a miss. That's the experience of Shamin, beg your pardon. This time trying to play across the line but straight towards mid wicket. Another dot ball. This is the last over of the power play here. Bayside's Buddies Bash. Season 9. Semi-final number 1 in this B division game. Winner progresses through to the finals. Here comes Shamin. That's much better. Pulling the length back because Sunny was expecting an no-pitch delivery and he was ready to hoik it into the leg side, but a brilliant delivery. Very well bowled by Shamin towards a sweeper cover played by Sunny for a single. Gets the strike back to Abhishek Javeri. He's looking the more aggressive out of the two. Hence the field is also quite simple. They've kept 7 on the off, 2 on the leg, long off, sweeper offside, 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And that's what I think they've planned against Abhishek and Sunny, because these two are such destructive batters, especially Abhishek when he gets going. It's difficult to stop him once he starts to click. And before he gets going, that's when you need to get him out. Well, that's very well bowled. Oh, it's a no ball. Look at that, the umpire signaling no ball. That means it's a free hit. And Abhishek Javeri, he would be thanking his gods, because now he has an opportunity to open his arm, free his arms, go for the big hits. Well, Shamin trying to change the field and the umpire just reminding him that you can't change the field off a free hit unless the batters have crossed strike, and they hadn't on that occasion. Hence, the field has to remain the same. Here goes Shamin. And there goes Abhishek. This could well be the first maximum of the innings. Oh, 1 bounce and 4. Just pitching before the boundary ropes. Very, very well played. Got an opportunity to free his arms and he graciously accepted it. Wherever Shamin would have bowled, I'm sure Abhishek would have dispatched him any part of the ground. But here is Shamin. Despite the no ball and a boundary, he's just given away 11. Oh, and that's very well bowled. A quick single. Good running. End of 4 overs. End of the power play. 20 without loss. After 4. So change in bowling from the far end at the end of the power play. Spin being introduced into the attack. 4 overs have been bowled. It's 20 without loss. And Abhishek Javeri batting on 13 of 12, whereas Sunny Nagpal, he needs to get going now. 4 of 13. No boundaries hit by him. Left arm from the far end. Outside off stump and could have been a wide, but the umpire thinking otherwise. Close call. This time played with soft hand straight towards point. A quick single. Chance of a run out, but Sunny is very quick between the wickets. And as soon as the ball left the bat, Sunny had decided it was certainly a single. It's been a good start here for Ranjit Bagwe. Conventional left arm spinner. Likes to bowl the ball slower through the air. He's got the quicker one as well. He can bowl the arm ball as well. I think he's a very, very talented bowler. Certainly knows how to set a field of his own bowling. He's keeping everyone guessing. What is he going to place the field? Where is he going to place the fielders? There's a short fine leg. There's a short mid wicket. Deep mid wicket, long on, and deep backward square leg as well. It's a backward point, more of a short third man position. This time Sunny Nagpal trying to go down the ground, but straight back to the bowler. Another dot ball. And the pressure is mounting up with each dot ball on the dugout and also on Sunny Nagpal. And I'm sure Abhishek Javeri might be feeling the heat as well. Sunny this time trying to go across the line. That's hit the pad. They want a single, but slight hesitation. Abhishek was quick to give the call that there wasn't a run there. Had Sunny run, could have been curtains for him. Well, Sunny's that sort of a player who takes his time, but once he gets going with conventional and orthodox style of batting, he can inflict damage on the oppositions. But look at that pressure. Another beautiful delivery. Ranjit Bagwe is bowling so well. Sunny trying his best. But I think the bowling is way too accurate and clinical at the moment by the Rangers. This time outside off stump, and just as I said that it is very accurate and clinical. Wide ball. 22 without loss. It's the 5th over in progression. First after the power plays got over. So the fielders, total number of 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This time back of length, played down the ground towards long on. Single, will keep strike. And at the end of 5 overs, it's 23 without loss. So change in bowling now. Simab from the far end. Simab Khan. Very experienced. Very talented. One of the better bowlers in this side. And look at that straight away. Discomfort for the left-hander. The one going away from the left-hander. A variation not many can bowl at any stage of the game. Well, Simab can. There's a slip in place as well. This time, oh, slightly misses the stump. And that's the reason it's not even called a wide. It was so close. Hitting the leg stump. Wow. Short of words. Look at that. This time in the air, in the gap as well. A chase for the fielder. Very well done in the end. Beautifully done. One hand pick up and throw. Had to cover a lot of ground. It was timed to perfection by Saini Nagpal. It's really not gotten going. 20 balls he's faced. Just the 6 runs. And that just adds the pressure. Abhishek Javeri, who's batting at with a strike rate of 100 at 14, will now be looking to up the ante. And in this process, if he throws his wicket away, well, it could be a lot of pressure. Oh, beautifully bowled again. Another dot ball. Such good cricket here from Simab. Because the way he's bowling, it's not giving any sort of room. Here he goes this time. Inside edge, down the ground. Straight back to the bowler. Another dot ball. So 3 dot balls already out of the 4 in this over. It's so good. And with each dot ball, the dugout as well getting a big angsty. That's what it means to them this time. Driven through the offside, and it's straight to the fielder at extra cover. Just a single. Singles will not do any harm whatsoever, to be honest, because this is a big game. At the end of 6 overs, it's just 25 without loss. Ace need to get going. Six gone, 25 without loss. Here comes Ranjit Bagwe, continuing from the far end. This time he goes down the ground. That's in the air. That's high in the air. There's no one there. Couple of bounces, and it crosses the boundary line. Well, it was way high in the air for a long time. The fielder had long off. Didn't even give a chase. It was the fielder had long gone who took that long effort to even try for that. A boundary in the end of the very first ball. Well, this time onto the pads, a quick single, giving the strike to the left-hander against the left-arm spinner. It's going to continue. This time sweeps it and he's cleaned him up. The struggle for Saini Nagpal finally coming to an end with some accurate bowling at the other end by Ranjit Bagwe. Look at that. Stump to stump bowling. You miss, I hit. And Ranjit Bagwe certainly hits the bullseye, providing the first wicket. (30 for 1). And immense pressure on the ace batting lineup. The new man in, Ankit Jain, having a look at the field. And it's a short mid wicket, square leg, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and long on as well. This time onto the pad, straight to the fielder at short mid wicket, Seamab. It's good accurate bowling here. Ranjit Bagwe tossing it up this time across the line. That should be out, and that is out. Playing across the line, missing the line completely, and the umpire, easiest job. One of the easiest decisions that he had to make. Tossed up. And look at that. Can't get any plumber. Another wicket falls. 30 for 2. Well, the new man in, Amit Kohli. That's a beautiful delivery. Oh, what an over this has been. Excellent over. 7 gone, 30 for 2. Ace struggling at the moment. Simap to continue. Abhishek on strike. This time goes down the ground over the fielder at covers. That's beautifully placed into the gap. Long chase for the fielder at extra cover. Does well in the end, Anish. Couple of runs. Abhishek Zaveri just looking to accelerate. This time the quicker one, the one that comes back in. Dot ball. Oh, tosses it up inside edge. Going past the fielder at square leg. Should be a couple of runs. It's just the one. Good fielding in the end. Amit Kohli is on strike now. So I'm trying to cut the ball. Very, very well bowled by Simab. He knows the exact length that he needs to bowl. The pace is well, not really slow, quicker through the air. Keeping the bat on the back foot, that's what he does. A couple of quicker deliveries, then the slower one, inviting the big stroke. So that again, the quicker one. forcing Amit to stay on the back foot. That's what Simab does. Once he set the batter, he bowls a tossed up delivery, which invites the batter to play the big stroke, often leading to the dismissals of his counterparts. This time again, very, very well bowled. What an over this has been. Excellent bowling, excellent. 3 runs of it. 8 gone, 33 for 2. The score. Ace are in some trouble here. Ranjit to continue in his third over. This is good captaincy, giving your main man his third over. Beautiful ball as well. Slower through the air. He's picked up a couple of wickets. He deserves to bowl this over. I'm quite certain the way he's bowling, the captain wouldn't hesitate to give him the fourth as well. 1 wicket here. The wicket of Abhishek Javeri. Put immense pressure this time. An outside edge going towards short third man. A quick single taken. Shameen, backward point, had to cut that off, giving the strike back to Amit Kohli. This time back off a line delivery, cuts it beautifully into the gap. That should be his first boundary. Opening his account with a boundary. Amit Kohli. Slightly short of length, and look at that. Immediately rocking onto the back foot. Under the eye line and beautifully placed behind point for 4 runs. 38 for 2. This is the 9th over in progression. They are way, way, way behind right now. There was a slight delay. But here we go again. Oh, that one spun. There was an opportunity. By the looks of it, looks like there was an outside edge, but no complaints made there by Ranjit Bagwe. It means it wasn't an easy opportunity for sure. Here goes Ranjit this time. Tossed up, going down the ground. There's a fielder there. Should just be the one. It's been a good over from the batting perspective. One of the most expensive ones so far. But still, they're way behind the scoring rate. Abhishek Javeri. This time down the leg side. Oh, he gets some bat on it. The ball is running away. But the outfield isn't too quick today. Should be a couple of runs. Amit wanted the third, but the throw was very, very good. Look at that. End of the ninth over. It's 41 for 2 after 9. So change in bowling now. Malhar Mahadevia from the far end. He's bowling the 10th over of the game. An experienced campaigner, Malhar. Magnificent all-rounder. Starts his spell. Straight away on the money. Straight to point. A quick single, Anish. Better collection would have resulted in a closer call, but with that single, comes back on strike Abhishek Javeri. Malhar. From outside off stump, that was in the air but did not carry to the fielder at point. So accurate, Malhar Mahadevia. Usually known to be really clinical and pick up those crucial wickets in the middle overs. That's his speciality whenever he plays any form of cricket, be it white ball or even red ball cricket, especially in the shortest format. It's very effective. Look at that this time outside off stump. Cuts it into the gap. There is a fielder there in the deep. There's a chase for him. A couple of runs at ease before Shameen throws the ball back. Good effort in the end by Shameen, running to his left, putting a foot out, keeping it to a couple of runs. Back on strike, Abhishek Javeri. This time playing it down the ground. Looking for a single, but there's no chance. It was straight to the fielder at cover. So another dot ball. The pressure has mounted up for sure with each dot ball. Oh, that's very well bowled. Played back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Brilliant over this is so far. Just 3 of it and a ball to spare. this time he goes down the ground. There's a fielder there, but it will not carry to the fielder at long off. Just a single. So end of 10 overs. The score mere 46. In fact, it's 45 for 2. Ten overs have been bowled. It's 45 for 2 at the halfway point. It's certainly not where the ace team would have liked to be. But now that they are, they need to look at the uphill task of scoring over 10 and over from here on to reach 145 at least, giving their bowlers something to go at. Change in bowling. Anish Vijayakar being introduced into the attack from the pavilion end. We'll have to see how much purchase does he get off the wicket. On strike, Abhishek Javeri. 29 of 30 for him. 3 fours in this inning so far. First ball this time. Back off length. Played into the gap. A quick single giving the strike back to Amit Kohli. This time back off length. Driven firmly but straight to the fielder at cover. It's just been that sort of a day for the ace batters because whatever they've tried, it's all gone in the hands of one or the other fielders. Well, Amit Kohli, can he change it? Oh, trying his best. Well, not too sure what happened there. The reaction certainly showed a lot of animosity, but on that occasion, missing the leg stump by a whisker. And the wicket keeper did really well to get his hand on it because everyone was beaten technically on that. Amit Pal this time trying to go down the leg side again. Misses the ball. Here goes Anish and there tries to go Amit Pal. Another dot ball. 3 dot balls in a row. In fact, 4 in a row, if I'm not wrong. Just one of this over. Do not know what is happening with the ace batters. They are just trying to go for the big hits. Oh, and there's an appeal here, but looks like the ball was just going down the leg side. A good decision in the end by the umpire. Anish Vijayakar, what a start this has been for him. One of the over, 46 for 2 after 11. Malhar from the pavilion end this time. Oh, beautiful delivery. Back of length. Cuts inside and played towards the fielder at cover. Starts off with the dot ball. This time again. Played towards point. Another dot ball. Look at that. It's the 7th dot ball on the trot. 5 in the previous over and 2 here. That's the sort of bowling that the Rangers have done. Completely pinned to a corner are the ace batters here. 46 for 2. 12th over in progression. They certainly need to get going. And that's the first of them, or is it? The fielder there. And very well done in the end. Bounced just in front of him. Did well to stop. 3 runs for his side. Amit is on strike this time. Plays it towards deep backward square leg. Should have been a couple of runs, but they're running slowly for the first run. This time again played towards cover. In fact, through the fielders, between cover and point towards the sweeper. Another single. Last ball of the 12th over. 49 the score this time. Amit trying to go down the ground. That's in the air. Fielder under it. Oh, Anish doesn't make a lot of mistakes, does he? The third wicket goes for 49. 12 gone. 49 for 3. Anish to continue. Abhishek going down the ground. This time it's in the air. It's falling in between two fielders. Oh, there's a chance for a run out as well at the keeper's end, but the throw wasn't at the right end. The 50 comes up in the 13th over. But it's taken a long time. Well, Abhishek Javeri's tried his best, but he's not been able to score that many runs this time. Takes a thickish outside edge going towards point. Another quick single taken. Shameen showing some footwork there. Another single. Anish this time tosses it up. This time goes down the ground. That should be a 6. That should be a 6, and that is a 6. After a long wait, Abhishek Javeri gets the first maximum of the innings. And look at that stroke against the spin over the fielder at long off. Just near the player's dugout. So very well timed. Desperately wanted some 4s and 6s, did they? This time plays with soft hands into the gap. Straight towards the fielder at point. Another quick single taken. A slight misfield. They'll look for the second as well. But unfortunately for the two batters, the ball just fell behind the wicketkeeper within his reach. Had they taken that single on the overthrow, could have been a close call. So this time outside off stump again, cuts the ball straight to Shameen. Another quick single taken. Slight fumble. Oh, this time again they were looking for an overthrow. That's how they are, sniffing opportunities to score as many as they can. But despite all that, it's been a good spell by Anish, giving away 10 runs in this over. Still has kept the economy just around 6 and over. It's commendable. Last ball. Oh, that one spun sharply. Inside edge towards short square leg. The fielder from mid wicket will run all the way, pick it up, and that's the end of 13 overs. 60 for 3. Last over for Ranjit Bagwe. It's all a tight spell. 3 overs, 2 for 16. Can he get the big wicket of Abhishek Javeri? Oh, there's an outside edge. There's a fielder there. Will fall short of the fielder at short third man, but very well done by Ravi in the end. Oh, just when I said a comedy of errors there. Ravi did so well to cover that much ground and collected the ball cleanly as well. Tried to throw it to the bowler's end, but was off balance. Ended up giving a couple of runs. In fact, a single and getting Yash Doshi on strike. Doshi was just come on to the middle. 2 of 2 for him. And he's waited a long time to get a chance to show his talent. Here at the base sides. Buddy Spash. It's very well bowled. Little slower through the air. Just pulling his length back fraction from the good length. I think some words from Abhishek Javeri. Just telling him play as much as you can with a straight bat. It's very well bowled again. Ranjit Bagwe. Well, there are still a lot of overs left. 6 after this, in which 2 will be that of the batting power play, where these two can just go all guns blazing. I think that's what they're waiting for this time. Played into the onside. It's into the gap. Should be just a single. There's a fielder there in the deep. It's been another tight over so far. Just 2 of it. And the way Ranjit has bowled today has been sensational. Oh, this time the ball keeping low and spun a bit too much. The umpire signals it as a wide. Well, certainly Ranjit didn't intend on bowling that one. Just topping onto the surface. This just goes to show that the pitch is not really the best for batting this time. Very well bowled again. And look at that. So animated at times, Ranjit. But the way he bowls just doesn't let any batter settle. Even the wicketkeeper, for once, is under pressure. Given the ball is... Every second ball that he's bowling is testing the keeper as well. That's the kind of level that Ranjit has set this time. Played down the ground for a single. Should be just the one. So end of 14 overs. It's 64 for 3. Batting power plays here. First ball. Simab Khan, back of length. Such an experienced campaigner, Simab. Foxy bowler. He knows the exact length where he needs to pitch the ball in order to get the best perches of the pitch. He knows that this pitch is not the conventional one. He needs to bowl a little fuller than he usually does. And look at that. That's what he tried to do on that occasion. Picked up beautifully into the gap. It is the batting power play. All the fielders on the offside are inside the circle, so no margin for error. As a bowler, you need to be very, very accurate when you bowl in the power play. On that occasion, slight width on offer was enough for Abhishek Javeri to dispatch it for a boundary. He's moved on to 47. Well, out of the 68 runs being scored, 47 have come off the bat of Abhishek Javeri. Here comes Simab. Long off is on the boundary, and this time trying to go down the ground again. Play and a miss yet again. This is exceptional bowling from Simab. Never running away from a challenge. There's a mid-wicket in place as well on the boundary, and so is a long on. So two fielders, long off, beg your pardon. Long off and deep mid-wicket, two fielders outside the 30-yard circle for Simab. Bowling to Abhishek. So the quicker one down the leg side. Umpire, what is the signal going to be? And he says it's not a wide. Well, he finally gives it a wide after being put under pressure by both these batters. But from the naked eye, it certainly looked like going down the leg side. Probably the umpire just gave it a deeper thought, to say the least. Here comes Simab. This time goes down the ground. Another beautiful stroke. And that is 50 for Abhishek Javeri. What an innings this has been. He's taken his own time. But there was no support from the other end. And the bowling quality was so good. Just bouncing before it crossed the boundary. Important boundary. An important batting power play, this one. Oh, this time onto the pads again. Tucked it really, really fine. And really well done in the end. Couple of runs. He wants the third as well. Chance of another bowler's end. Well, there is going to be an opportunity. We'll have to wait and see. And yes, it is out. Sent back. Yes, Doshi almost completing a couple of runs more. Look at that, at the same crease. It is Yash's call. Abhishek had to run. It was Yash's call. But in the end, Yash, the player, going back to the pavilion. The score now 73 for 3. '75 for 4. The 15th over in progression. The last ball of the batting power play over. Simab bowled well. None for 16 in 2.5. Now Abhishek Javeri must be under tremendous pressure. Humaid Sheikh, the new man in. This time Abhishek going down the ground. It's high in the air. There's a fielder there, but the ball will not carry. Didn't really go for the catch, I must say. He waited for the ball to come. In the end, a couple of runs. 77 for 4 after 15 overs. 15 overs have been bowled. It's 77 for 4. Malar bowling the last over of the batting power play, and on strike is Humaid Sheikh. Facing his first ball, this time in the air, and that is caught on the second attempt. Humaid goes on a golden duck. Malar gets his second wicket. Let's have a look at that again. Bang on the money. It was played in the air. He was trying to clear the fielder at extra cover. But on the second attempt, Ranjit Bagwe, he's not put a foot wrong today. And now the score is 77 for 5. The new man in, Shiva Kumar. Good delivery from Malar. Been so accurate. Shiv Kumar. On strike, and Malar from the pavilion. And this is the last over of the batting power play. This time again trying to cut the ball. Play and a miss. Abhishek Javeri. He's just standing at the non-striker's end, waiting for an opportunity. Looking at the pitch, anything around 120 should be a decent score. A fighting total, but Malhar, look at that. Slow one, chance of a run out if he hits. Oh, the wicket keeper didn't get hold of the delivery. Well, how costly could that prove to be? Because Abhishek Javeri, you can't give him a lot of opportunities the way he's batting today. Shiv Konar getting off the mark. Playing across the line this time. A huge inside edge going into the gap. A long, long chase. And the ball will win the race in the end. An inside edge, a huge inside edge for 4. Last ball of the batting power play. Abhishek this time plays it straight to the fielder at mid wicket. End of the over. 16 gone. 82 for 5. 82 for 5 after 16. 4 overs remaining. Ravi brought back into the attack now from the far end. Couple of overs remaining in his spell. 2 overs, none for 7. He's bowled a maiden already. Certainly, he'll be looking to continue bowling economically as possible. Well, on strike, Shiv Konar steps out, tries to play it through the offside. He's found the gap. Should be a couple of runs, but Abhishek Javeri sending him back. Wants to keep strike for the final 4. Looks like it. This time it's in the air. An opportunity. Opportunity goes down. It was half a chance, but a chance nevertheless. Abhishek Javeri breathes a sigh of relief yet again. Another swing and a miss on that occasion. Outside off stump, trying to play the extravagant stroke. Rather, the plan should be for Shiva to give the strike back to Abhishek as much as he can, because he looks the more settled out of the two in the middle. Batting on 60 or 51, Abhishek. However, Ravi wouldn't mind having Shiva on strike. Again, a beautiful delivery. A Yorker. Very, very well bowled. Ravi Bhagchanda, the way he's bowling, very economical. 84 for 5 in the 17th over. This time trying to play across the line. That's in the air. There's a fielder there, but the ball will not carry. They're looking for the second as well, and they will come back for the second. This is good running between the wickets. Last ball, the 17th this time. We go over the top. Has he found the gap? Oh, yes, he has. Has it cleared the rope? We'll have to wait and see. Covered his stumps and played it over the top. Just bounced inside the boundary ropes. It should be a boundary. You wait for the umpire signal. Yes, it was a boundary. So at the end of 17 overs, it's 90 for 5. 18 balls remaining. The score is 90 for 5. Another 30 from here. Certainly will make the game very, very interesting. Simab in his final over. None for 18 in his 3. He'll be bowling to Abhishek Javeri. 60 of 51 for him. 6 fours, 1 6. Well, there is a long off. Straight behind the bowler. Long on as well. A short mid wicket. Deep mid wicket. The deep backward square leg as well. Here goes Simab. Trying to go down the ground. Didn't get a whole lot of timing on it. Straight to the fielder at long on. Just a single. Well, Shiva was looking for the second. His intentions were clear to give the the strike back to Abhishek Javeri, but seems like Abhishek has batted for so long. It's so humid out there. This time Shiva goes down the ground, and that should be at least a single. The fielder there aggressively attacking the ball. Just one taken there. Back on strike, Abhishek Javeri. This time tossed up. Oh, beautifully bowled. Simab Khan tossed it in the air outside off stump. Invited the batter to play the big stroke. Well, he knows Abhishek is really strong in and around the leg stump. That's why he's trying to bowl as wide as possible, away from the body. And this time, the stumps are out and the bat is flying away. Abhishek has to go back to the pavilion. Tried to hoik it into the leg side, but ball stayed there. The bat certainly went for a toss. 7th, in fact 6th wicket down. 92 for 6. New man in Honey. Great-handed batter. .92 for 6 is the score. Goes down the ground. Back past the bowler. Should be at least a single. Will just be the one. Very well done by the fielder at long off. 93 for 6. The 18th over in progression. 13 balls remaining. Just 13 balls. Can they get over 120? That's something we'll have to wait and see. Simab, final ball of his spell. Oh, very, very well bowled. They will cap through for a single. Simab tried his best. But in the end, a single. 94 for 6 after 18. Ravi in his final over this time. Shiva plays it back to the bowler. Penultimate over of the game. 94 for 6. Shiva and Honey, the two players at the crease. Shiva is on strike. And Ravi has been super economical. 3 overs, 1 maiden. None for 15 for him. Into his final over. This time Shiva steps out, tries to cut the ball, gets the gap. Ball is running away to the fence, and that will be a boundary. Every run being cheered by the dugout. They know the value and importance of each boundary here. Used his feet, placed it to perfection, and got 4 runs. Ravi to continue. Sam played it back to the bowler. Slight misfield. Certainly a single. Looking for the second. Brilliant running between the wickets. 2 is the call, and 2 taken in the end by these two batters. The score reaching 100 runs in the 19th over. This time he goes through the covers. Beautifully played. Another boundary. 105 now the score. 104. Ten of this over so far. Couple of balls remaining. 104 for 6 the score. 16 from here on. Will take the score exceeding 120. That's the target that they'll be looking to achieve. The ace batters. They are going to go all guns blazing now. Look at that again. Trying to play the big stroke. An inside edge. Falling in no man's land. A single taken nevertheless. Giving the strike to Honey. It's been an expensive over. 11 of it. The most expensive throw so far in the course of the innings. It's been that sort of a day for ace playing 11. This time going into the leg side, into the gap as well. A chase for the fielder, and the ball will win the race. What a way to end the over. 109 for 6 at the end of 19. 1 over remaining. Made a solid comeback in the last couple of overs. A 109 for 6 at the end of 19. The last over of the innings. Shamin from the far end and on strike. Shiva. He will be looking to get some runs here. This time he steps down the ground. Beautifully played. Oh, look at that shot. That's in the air. And I think it has crossed the boundary as well. That's a 6. What a comeback this has been. Just when we thought. Look at that. Oh, wow. Need a lot of muscle and timing to play it over the fielder at cover. And just when we thought that the game was going away and away from the ace squad, they came back in how? 27 of 16. A quick fire innings by Shiva. And the way he's played. Exceptional. Look at that. He's covering all the stumps. He's played onto the pads. A misfield, and that's going to be a boundary as well. 6 and 4. What a beautiful little cameo here by Shiva. Turning the game on its head as far as the ace are concerned. Division B semi-final number 1. Live from the Air India Sports Club. Ace versus the Rangers. Winner progresses to the finals. Shamin to continue. Another big hit. Will this clear the rope? Oh, beautifully taken. What a catch. What a beautiful catch that was. A slower delivery by Shamin. And what a catch. Let's have a look at that again. Shamin just rolling his wrists on that one. Slower through the air. Played across the line. Didn't get a lot of timing to it. Not the elevation as well. But straight to the fielder who had to cover a lot of ground. To be honest, a brilliant catch under pressure. And Shiva, what a lovely cameo. He's played so well. When he went to bat, the team was in shambles. But now they believe, they hope. There is this sense of determination that they have in them. The momentum has slightly shifted towards the ace batting lineup now. Very well played. Hitesh Goel, the new man in. He too joins the party. Four of the very first ball. Over point. What a shot. It's been such an expensive over this one. Shameen slightly outside off stump. Enough room to play the cut shot. Over the fielder at point. There was no stopping that one. "123" the score for the loss of 7 wickets. 2 balls remaining. Well, a 6 and a 4 here. 133. That's the that's the hope that they'll have. In the end, they crossed the 120 mark that they were looking at, that they were eyeing at. Can they get more? And if they can, how many more? That's the question. Hitesh Goel is on strike. Shameen. There's an appeal. There's a chance of a run out as well. And that will be a run out, it looks like. Yes, it is. At the bowler's end. Honey will be back on strike. Let's look at that yet again. That one just stopped onto the wicket. Wicketkeeper having a good presence of mind, and so did Shameen. Ran towards the stumps and quick to dislodge the bails, Shameen. And the 8th wicket falls down. 123 for 8 with 1 ball remaining. The next player to enter is going to be Ankit, but he's just going to be at the non-striker's end, as he'll have to do the running with Honey on strike. 123 for 7 the score. Last ball of the innings. Shameen. He's going to be bowling to Honey. Just having a glance at the field. Honey. Final ball. Steps out. Hits it in the air. And finishes it with a flurry. Look at that for an ending. Uses his feet. He picked up the slower delivery. He knew that it's going to be a slow one. And dispatched it over mid-wicket. 129 for 8 now at the end of 20. 130 to win for the Rangers. Well, a target that is not seemingly daunting in a T20 game, but when the momentum has switched in that way, it can break a lot of hearts. Welcome back for the start of the second innings. Rangers need 130 in 20 overs. 6.5 and over. Simab Khan and Anish Vijaykar. 130 of 120. Not a difficult task if you look at it from a T20 perspective. Having seen so many runs being scored in the IPL quite recently. This looks like a cakewalk, but no, it's not. Just to remind everyone, this ground, this pitch is not easy to bat on. The struggle with which the ace batters reached 129 is an example for Rangers to start off well. First ball of the innings. Outside off stump and straight away. Action. Dot ball to start off. Hitesh Bhalani. Ritesh Balani, beg your pardon. Oh, another beautiful delivery. Swinging away. Play and a miss. Great start, to be honest. Oh, another beautiful delivery this time. Played again towards the fielder at point. Three dot balls back to back. Perfect start for the ace bowlers and Rangers. They need to get going. Ritesh Bhalani. It's really quick. This time again. Another play and a miss. Beautifully bowled. Simab Khan. Sim again outside off stump. It was a close call with the umpire saying it's not a wide. Last ball of the over. Five dot balls. Oh, and there's an appeal. That should be a close call, but just straying down the leg side. End of the first over. One without loss. The Rangers. Sanjay Dalvi from the pavilion end. He's going to be continuing proceedings for his side. 1 over, 1 without loss Rangers. On strike Simab. One, what a start! This is a beautiful delivery. Wicket of the very first ball. Just what the doctor ordered. And Sanjay, bang on money on the very first ball. Simab had no clue whatsoever what happened on that occasion. Got stuck in his crease. And look at that for a start. 1.1, 1 for 1. Excellent bowling here by Sanjay Dalvi. The new man in Jaimin Mehta. Fielder at long off. Is right at the boundary now. It's been a brilliant start. Rangers in deep trouble already. Anish Vijayakar having not faced a single delivery, is just standing at the non-striker's end. Here goes Dalvi. Another beautiful delivery. Jaimin trying to cut the ball. It's beaten. Oh, there's an appeal here. There's an appeal here, but Yasin Sheikh unhinged, unmoved. Sanjay is asking, look at that. The reaction say it all. He was convinced that it was hitting the stumps. Well, it certainly was hitting the stumps, but the impact was outside off stump. Exactly what the batter is also trying to justify his case. Good decision in the end by Yasin. Excellent delivery. Sanjay Dalvi got off to a perfect start here. They needed inspiration from the bowlers, and they certainly have. Another good delivery. 4 dot balls. 10 balls have been bowled technically in this game. Just the 1 run. And already Simab Khan has been sent back to the pavilion. This time playing it again towards the fielder at cover. Another dot ball. What a start this has been. 1.5 overs have been bowled. Just the 1 run scored and a wicket as well. Sanjay Dalvi. This time he goes down the ground. There is a fielder there. Oh! Dropped the catch. It was straight into the hands of the fielder. Honey at long on. At the end of 2 overs, it's 2 for 1. Ritesh Bhalani will continue from the pavilion end, and Jaimin Mehta is on strike now. To wait and see what happens in this game. Well, that's driven down the ground firmly towards mid off. Quick single taken as well. Getting off the mark. I must say for Ritesh Bhalani, his bowling stats, because he bowled a maiden over in the first over of the game. Anish Vijayakar facing first time in this game. This time drives firmly towards point. Beautifully fielded again. Excellent fielding. Really helping the bowlers lift their morale. Here goes Ritesh. Very well played. Another dot ball. This time drives it beautifully down the ground. There is Amit standing at mid off. Does well to save a few runs for his side. Jaimin is back on strike now. What a start this has been for the ace bowlers. Ritesh and Sanjay. They've really got them back into the game. And how? This time a short delivery. Oh, he pulls it into the gap. For a moment it looked like he didn't get any sort of timing on it. But the hook stroke played to perfection in the end. This time he goes down the ground. Over the fielder at covers. Beautifully played. Back to back boundaries to end the over. 3 gone. It's 12 for 1. Sanjay to continue. Anish Vijayakar on strike. Plays it down the ground. Very well fielded. What an effort that one from the fielder at cover. Kaval standing at cover. Anish is on strike. Hasn't faced a lot of balls yet. Anish going over the top. He's found the gap. Should be a couple of runs. They will come back for the second. This time outside off stump, cuts it. And that's beautifully caught. What a catch that is. Excellent catch in the end. And a big wicket falls again. Anish Vijayakar has to go back. And it is Sanjay Dalvi yet again to provide the breakthrough. What a catch. Excellent. The new man in, Siddharth Chawda. Well, there is a lot of pressure. What a start. What a beautiful delivery to start off with. It's not that big a deal to chase 130, but when you're playing in the second innings of a T20 game where the ball is turning square, it's an uphill task from there. This time playing it towards mid wicket, another dot ball, beautiful bowling. One ball to go, the last ball of the fourth over. Oh, trying to play the cut shot, and what an over again. Couple of runs of it, and a wicket yet again. Sanjay Dalvi turned the games on its head. Rangers reeling. 4 overs, 14 for 2. 4 overs. been bowled the end of the first power play and change in bowling as well. Sainath Gurav, another spin bowler being introduced. Another left arm spinner being introduced into the attack. 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And Jamin goes over the top into the gap and 4 runs. What a shot that was. Just have a look at that again. Outside off stump. Bit of a loosener. But Jamin is ready for it. It's a good bat swing as well, Jamin. Doesn't look like the strongest of guys, but certainly when he hits, packs a punch. He's got a good technique as well. Jamin, the way he connects the ball to the bat, looks like a very gifted player. Well, Sainath Gurav, another spinner being introduced, and straight away perishes for a boundary. Oh, and there's a chance, there's an appeal as well. Trying to sweep the ball. The wicketkeeper dislodging the bails. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire thinks. Well, he says not out. So quite sure that the batter had his foot intact. But what a game this is turning out to be. Everything is happening here. Wickets falling, boundaries, and pressure quite evident. This time plays it into the gap. Running the first one hard, but should be just the one. There's a field in the deep and just a single. Oh, trying to go across the line again. A play and a miss. This time using his feet, playing it into the leg side for a single. This time again sweeps the ball. He's found the gap. It's a long chase for Shiva. Oh, and what an effort, Shiva. Brilliant effort. Oh, but that should be a boundary because his foot was outside. Well, we'll have to wait and see what just happened there. Sanjay Dalvi to continue from the far end. This time outside off stump. Lets it go, Jamin. The end of 5 overs is 23 for 2. Somewhat similar situation for Rangers. The ace was in the same kind of slump. earlier in the first innings. Well, Dalvi this time. Oh, it's been swept beautifully. Extremely well. One bounce and four. What a shot that was. Nothing wrong with the delivery, I must say. It was bowled right on the off stump. But he picked it so beautifully. Sweeps the ball so well, this guy. Jamin Mehta. He's really got immense talent, I must say. Whatever little I've seen of him so far, looks like a class act. Just having a look at the field once again, Jamin, he knows where the fielders are. He needs to be very aware of all the corners. This time goes down the ground. There's a fielder there, but the ball will not carry all the way. Should be a single. On strike now, Siddharth Chawda. It's not yet got going so far. Oh, but just as I said, he's played his first aggressive stroke and he's found the boundary as well. The second boundary of the over. Sanjay Dalvi, who bowled so well so far, has gone for a couple of boundaries in this over. Was slightly short. Just a tad. And he rocked onto the back foot. Played it ahead of the fielder at mid-wicket, in between mid-wicket and long on for 4 runs. It was a teasing shot, I must say. The score moving on to 32 now. And Siddharth Chawda needs to score a few more of these to get his side at a respectable and a commanding position. This time with soft hands plays it towards square leg. Another single taken. It's good batting. Boundary then a single. 10 already of this over. It's been an expensive one so far from the ace perspective. But Rangers, they'll be happy and elated that they got the amount of runs that they did. Well, the last ball of the 6th over, 33 is the score. Again, he sweeps it over square leg. Should be another boundary. End of 6 overs is 37 for 2 now. So change in bowling now. Hitesh Gohil from the far end. Another left arm spinner. My god. They've got so many left arm spinners. Blessed are the ace bowlers. They have got 4 left arm spinners in their squad, as what I've heard. Already seeing the third one now. Hitesh Goyal. Can he prove to be the difference maker? Or is it going to be Siddharth Chawda, who's batting so well? Oh, and first delivery. Some turn and offer. Well fielded by Shiva. Diving effort. Siddharth Chawda. Is it one boundary and he needs to get going? Needs to keep scoring those maximums, those fours from time to time. Take his team to a formidable position. Oh, trying to go big down the ground. He's asking for a wide, but the ball was right next to the bat. More of an optimistic cry. Siddharth Chawda. I think he just needs to give the strike back to Jamin as much as he can, because Jamin is the man in form. He's the one who's looking the more dangerous out of the two. Very well bowled yet again. This is good bowling. Very, very good bowling. Plays with soft hands again to the fielder at point. This is good bowling. Fourth dot ball of the over. Chawda has no answers to this tight line and length at which Hitesh is bowling right now. He's not given anything away as of now. So he tries to go across the line. There's a fielder at long on, should just be the one. Giving the strike back to Jamin. 4 dot balls and a single. That's not how you want your chase to be if you're a Rangers fan. But Chawda knows better. He knows that he needs to bat through. He needs to score big today and support Jamin as much as he can. Jamin on that occasion drives it towards cover. Takes a single end of the over. 7 gone, 39 for 2 are the Rangers. Seven overs bowled, 39 for 2. Another left arm spinner being introduced. This time down the leg side, and that should be a boundary to start off the over. There's no stopping Jamin at the moment. He's batting so well. Look at that. Just straying down the leg side slightly and paying the heavy price of 4 runs. Again down the leg side, this time picked up beautifully, but there is a fielder in the deep. What should have been a technical wide, but he tried to get as much as he could from that. Just bowling bit too short. Paresh Shah. That's very well bowled by Paresh. Slower through the air. It's 44 for 2 the score. Going at round run a ball right now. Big over and they'll be through. This time again down the leg side. Again tucks it. At least one. He will come back for the second or he won't. No, he won't. That's a good call given by Jamin. Well before Siddharth decided to turn and come for the second, he said it's not a run. I think Paresh needs to get his line and length right. Although it's his first over, usually a bowler does need a couple of balls to settle down, but for Paresh, it doesn't have that much time because the match is really going by a thread. This time sweeps it, but there's a fielder in the deep. Gonna be just a single. This is very good batting by Jamin Mehta. Turning out to be a real superstar for his side in this all important semi final number 1 of the B Division Baysides Buddies Bash. This time again down the leg side. Wide signaled by the umpire. Well, Chawda knew that the fielder had square legs inside the circle, but he knew that doesn't need to take any sort of risk as Jamin Mehta is batting on song. Also the fact that the runs are coming now slowly and steadily. 83 required now of 73. They're going at par with the run rate so far. This time it was in the air, played down the ground. Oh, and that has gone for a boundary. For a moment I thought that there is a fielder there. Easy should be cut off, but hit over the bowler's head for 4 runs and 50 up for the Rangers at the end of 8 overs. 51 for 2. Hitesh Goel to continue. And Jamin this time in the air. There's a fielder there, but it won't carry all the way. A few bounces before it's picked up by the sweeper on the offside. A single for Jamin. Siddharth Chawda is on strike. He too is batting really well along with Jamin. They're notching up a magnificent partnership. 37 of 27 so far. In fact, 38 of 28 with that single being added. Trying to go across the line. They want a quick single. They're running through for a quick single. Chance of a run out if he hits. But he doesn't. A wayward sort of a throw by the fielder at backward point. It was Paresh. They will scamper through for a single as well. I think Siddharth Chawda is trying to play across the line a lot. If he tries to play with the turn, it would be much more helpful. Something what Jamin is doing quite well. This time slower through the air, but played into the gap in between 3 players and they run through for a single. This is good batting, I must say, by the Rangers. time again outside off stump. Play and a miss yet again. So very well bowled. Again trying to go across the line. This time wide signal by the umpire. It was way wide. And the same mistake made by Siddharth Chawda trying to go across the line yet again. If he plays with the turn, it would be much more fruitful. But Hitesh Goyal is bowling so well. The 5th to 6th stump line he's bowling and he's turning the ball away from the right hander. It's very well bowled and that's the end of another beautiful over. Oh, that's an overthrow as well. Look at that into the gap. They will get a single. What should have been technically a dot ball has resulted in a single for them. Still one ball remaining for this over to finish and it's been rather sort of a decent over. 4 runs of 5 deliveries. Jayman on strike. This time down the leg side. Well, has he got some bat on it? We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Looks like it was off the bat. And that's the end of 9 overs, 57 for 2. Change in bowling now. Off spinner into the attack and straight away. Paddle scoop. Beautifully played into the gap. Running the first one hard. That should be a couple of runs. Oh, a good throw would have been a close call, but a little wayward on that occasion. Kaval Singh, the bowler, into the attack. Off spinner. It's got a beautiful high arm action. Kaval. Jaymin is on strike. Well, Jaymin is batting on 37 of 23. 6 fours in this innings. And it's not all been those big shots. He's also taken those singles and doubles. He's taken crucial singles for his side. Kept the scoreboard moving. He's on strike again. This time trying to play through the offside. He's played it towards the sweeper. Should be another single. Beautiful delivery. Has been played towards long on. Should be a single. But really such a nice action. High arm action by Kawal. He's tossing the ball up. He's bowling really well. Little unfortunate with the first ball where should have been a single. They ran through for a couple, but Jamin is batting so well. This time there's an appeal, and that should be out. Well, Jamin claims that there was bat, but Kawal, he is unstoppable. A beautiful delivery. Was quicker through the air. It pitched in line. If it didn't hit the bat, it was certainly out. There was no doubt about it. It was plumb in front. Having a look at that again. From here you can't tell whether it was bat or no. But the umpire, his decision matters. He said that there wasn't any bat. He raised his finger as soon as the ball hit the pad. Still the umpire is denying that there was any sort of bat in it. But what a wicket. Kawal provided the all-important breakthrough for his side. New man in Ranjit Bagwe, the player who bowled magnificently well with the ball, is now here. Has an opportunity to win the game potentially for his side with the bat as well. In front of him, Kawal Singh, the off spinner, who's bowled so well in the few deliveries that he's bowled so far. Got the big wicket of Jamin Mehta. Was looking really good. 40 of 26. But here goes Kawal. Driven off the back foot but straight to the fielder at short covers. Dot ball. It's the 10th over of the game. 61 for 3 the score. Kawal coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Some outside off stump. It was way outside off stump. It's played into the gap. Should be just a single. He will keep strike after 10. It's 62 for 3. So change in bowling now. Looks like it's going to be Shiva from the pavilion, and change of ends as well. Just to remind everyone, the rules are at the Bayside Buddies Bash. 4 overs up front, then 6 from the other end, then 6 from the following end with 4 from the final end. 6 4. I think it's 4 6 6 4. Yep. There are still a couple of overs of power play remaining, which can be taken anywhere between 11th to the 16th. So we'll have to wait and see when do the Rangers decide to take that. Shiva is going to be bowling from the pavilion end, and on strike is Ranjit Bagwe. First ball. Just having a glance at the field once before he faces. This time plays it into the onside. Should be just a single. Fielder in the deep. But the previous over was a beautiful one. Kanwal Singh giving away just 5 runs and picking up that crucial wicket of Jamin Mehta. You need a lot of character. You need a lot of self-confidence if you have to inflict the damage on the opposition. And that's something that Kanwal certainly has seen it throughout this tournament, the Buddies Bash. And this semi-final number 1 of the B division is very, very important for each and every player playing here. The winner progresses through to the finals. We'll have to wait and see which out of these two teams will be the first finalists in the Bayside Buddies Bash. Here goes Shiva. Played with soft hands. A quick single taken there. Siddharth Chawda in no mood to take any sort of risks. He's just looking for singles. Tapping the ball with soft hands. Left and right combination kind of creating some troubles for the fielders because they have to change direction. And so does the bowler. Needs to alter and vary his line and length. Bowling over the wicket, Shiva. It was short, played with soft hands. Running the first one hard. They could look for a second potentially. Well, there was a call. Had they run the first one hard, as soon as the ball left the bat, could have been an easy couple. With just the one in the end. Siddharth Chawda and Ranjit Bagwe, they know they don't need to take any sort of risks. There are going to be those couple of power play overs where they can free their arms and get those couple of boundaries to get the run rate down below 6. Even now the run rate is just 6.8 and over, which is manageable given that you still have the batting power play remaining. This time it's short, played into the gap. Should be at least a single. Oh, that's 4! For a moment I thought the timing was such that could have been just the one. But the fielder was very square. And that's really, really not good captaincy, I must say. An off spinner who's not bowling quick. Your fielders can't be so square on the offside. You have to keep them in line of the fielder at short covers. But on that occasion, he was standing very, very square. What certainly should have been just the one has ended up in a boundary. A much needed one, getting the run rate down. Shiva to continue. And this time, an inside edge. Chawda trying to go down the ground. The move has paid off. The wicket of Siddharth Chawda Shiva Konar gets the breakthrough inside edge. A huge deflection. Getting the better of Chowda, who's looking so promising. Has to go back to the pavilion now. 69 for 4. New man in Malhar Mahadevia. At the end of 11 overs, 69 for 4 are the Rangers. Kaval, change of ends for him. And there's an appeal, and that is out. Well, Kaval, he knew it since the ball hit the pad. That was plumb in front. The batter, so disappointed. He says was it was off the bat, but one can't tell from here. The best view in the house was with the umpire. Let's have a look at that once again. There it is. Kaval round the wicket, tossing it up. That one spun sharply. Certainly beat the player. Do not know if there was a thin edge or not, but really a big breakthrough. There wasn't any bat in it, it was plumb in front. Well, if there was a bat, that is something that one can't know watching the replay as well. 69 for 5. A big wicket of Ranjit Bagwe. Goes back to the pavilion for just 3 runs. New man in. Ravi. Getting off the mark, or no, he hasn't got off the mark. It was a full toss. Could have been punished, but played straight to the fielder. And now Couple of wickets in quick succession, and a comeback of sorts is on the cards. Taps it with soft hand straight to the fielder at point. Chance of a run out. Oh, could have been a close call. Malhar was not interested. Ravi, he was halfway down the crease. Sent back by Malhar. Thankfully, no damage done. A wicket here would be curtains. Certainly, for the Rangers, they don't need to throw their wickets away. They need a partnership from here. Oh, there's an appeal. There is an appeal, and the umpire says it's going down leg. Well, that certainly was a close call. It was a loud shout, but the umpire said it's going down the leg side. This time, outside off stump and inside edge. Should be a single. Such a close call, that one. Let's have a look at that again. Very, very well bowled by Kawal. Just pulling his length back a little. And Ravi is caught on the crease. What a good decision, I must say. It was going down the leg side. In the end, Kawal not happy. But he low-key knew that it was more of an optimistic cry. One ball remaining in Kawal's second over. He's picked up 2 wickets and certainly has got them back into the game. Malhar is on strike. Bowled really well in the middle overs whenever he got the opportunity to. And now he's here with the bat in the middle. Under tremendous pressure. But look at that shot. Beautifully timed, but couldn't really find more than a single. End of 12 overs. 71 for 5. Change of ends now. Hitesh Gohil. He's going to be bowling back from the pavilion end. Bowled really well in the couple of overs that he has. Economical. 2 overs, none for 7 for him. Yet to pick up a wicket, but the way he's bowled impressed everyone here. Malhar is on strike. This time playing across the line. Going behind square on the leg side. Should be just the one. They wanted the second, but the fielder was really quick to attack the ball. Couldn't have been 2. There still are those 2 batting power play overs remaining where these 2 could cover the runs up. But that is something that completely depends on them having wickets in hand. It's an interesting field placement here. There's a short point, backward point, short third man, catching covers. 4 fielders on the offside, saving the single. Ravi plays with soft hand straight to the bowler. Oh, really eager to get off strike, give the strike back to Malhar. This is good bowling by Hitesh. He's bowling slower through the air, trying to get as much purchase as he can from the pitch. Look at that again, trying to cut the ball. Play and a miss yet again. They need those two big overs. The game slowly getting away, out of hand. The required run rate creeping up to 7.5, almost 8 and over now. Another fielder being brought into the offside. There are 7 on the offside and 2 on the leg. Very interesting field set here by the bowler. Superb confidence in his abilities. Ravi trying to go down the ground, missed by everyone. Malhar running through for a quick single. Chance of a run at the bowler's end. Oh, it looks like Hitesh might have hurt himself in the process. We really hope that it's nothing too serious. Well, thankfully, Bayside has taken all the necessary precautions. They've got physios on ground for the first aid as well. It's more of an impact, I must say. And Hitesh just pointing towards the dugout that he has already injured his finger. It's the very same finger that he has a tape on. Well, coming back to the game. Single bringing Malhar back on strike. 73 for 5 the score. Malhar trying to cut off the back foot. But there was some kind of bounce on the pitch. It's not easy to bat. Like I said before, 130 in any other T20 game looks like a cakewalk. But when you talk about the Bayside Buddies Bash, it's certainly not, because the pitch is such. It's equally testing the batter as well. This time is short, played into the leg side. Will keep strike eventually. 3 of the over. 74 for 5 after 13. So 56 required of 42 balls with 5 wickets in hand for the Rangers. It is going to be Sainath. Sainath Gurav is going to be bowling from the pavilion end. Well, after this over, the 2 overs will certainly be the batting power play overs. That's when Malhar and Ravi need to cash in as much as they can. So now the required rate has gone to 8 and over from here. You need minimum of 8, and it will keep going up if you don't get those runs. This time Malhar cuts it off the back foot. That's in the gap. That is running away. It's a long, long chase for the fielder, and looks like the ball will win the race in the end. Boundary of the first ball, something that really must give a lot of confidence to Malhar Mahadevia. Such a talented cricketer, utility cricketer. He's featured in the Kanga League as well for the Juj Gymkhana. Coming at number 6 for his side today. something that he's not really used to, having seen him bat all his life at number 3 or number 4. But a different responsibility for Malar. Again, this time short, played straight to the fielder at cover. The fielder was quick to throw it back to the bowler, looking for any opportunity to get the wicket. That's what it means to them. That's how important it is. This time it's short, trying to pull the ball, but that was down the leg side, way down the leg side. Good decision by the umpire. That one kept low as well, to be honest. So slowly, slowly, you are starting to see the pitch deteriorate, and the slowness of the track is kind of pretty evident. This time tossed up outside off stump, trying to drive that ball. But another dot ball. So a boundary of the first and then 3 back-to-back dot balls. That is not something what Malar would have wanted, and nor did the Rangers, because 8 runs and over is what you all need. Required rate just going up after every possible dot ball. This time short again. Played into the gap. Running the first one very slowly, these two. Always need to be on the outlook for a couple of runs here. But Ravi is now back on strike. Ravi trying to go down the ground. Completely beaten. The end of 14 overs. Just 5 of the last one. 79 for 5. 51 of 36 required now. Hitesh Goel in the final over of his spell. 3 overs. No wickets so far, but just the 9 runs. The batting power play has begun, and Malhar sweeps the very first ball towards square leg. A slight fumble will allow the ball to go back towards the boundary, but a couple of runs before it gets cut off. And they need those runs in these 2 overs. They need those boundaries to come thick and fast. 49 required of 35. It's anyone's game as long as these two are on the crease. You can't really predict which side this game is going. Oh, that one kept low. Might have taken an inside edge. No idea about it, but a couple of runs for sure. Malar will come back for the second. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Was it bat or was it pad? Well, certainly came off the bat. So fortunate on that occasion, Malar. 4 of the first 2 balls in the batting power play. That one kept low as well. So, not only was the ball Short, but it kept low. This time driven into the gap. There is protection in the deep. Should be a single. Ravi is back on strike now. Ravi facing Hitesh. Oh, he goes so huge. One of the biggest hits of the day. What a six that is. Picked up and dispatched into the leg side. Look at that. A short back lift. And wow, what connection. It's gone way outside the boundary ropes. Beautifully struck. Just when the Rangers were looking like they're under a lot of pressure, that's when Ravi and Malhar have come up with the goods. What an over this has been. 11 of it so far, a couple of balls remaining, and this is just the first over out of the two. Total of 8 balls remaining technically. A fielder at deep mid wicket has been deployed, along with a fielder at long off. So everyone square of the wicket on the offside are inside the circle. Oh, he goes again. Another one. Could this be back to back? Yes, it is. 6 and 6 again. There's no stopping Ravi here. He's batting so well today. Started off a little slowly. And look at that. Such a short back lift he's got. But the power in this man. My goodness. Brilliant batting. 96 the score now. 34 of 31 required. That's what the batting power play does to you, my friend. That's what it does to you. Hitesh Goel, 3 overs, giving away just the 9 runs. And in this over, 17 already with 1 ball to spare. Ravi, can he make a hat-trick of 6s? No, he can't. Certainly can't. Is he out? I don't think so. There was an appeal. And that's the end of 15 overs. 96 for 5 now. The Rangers need 34 of 30. Well, it is Ritesh Bhalani is going to be bowling this final over of the batting power play to Malhar. Plays it towards cover. He will run through for a quick single. It's good running between the wickets. Malhar knows that he needs to give the strike back to Ravi as soon as he can, and that's what he's done. Ravi, on the other hand, was on 1 of 7 balls at one stage. Those 2 sixes have certainly got him and the dugout pumping with hope and belief that they can clinch victory here in the semi-final number 1 of the B division. Buddy splash. Ravi on strike. Ritesh. It's going to be bowling. There is a deep third man and a deep mid wicket for Ritesh. That's a short delivery. Took an inside edge and got stuck in his pad. Well, the bowler was saying, "Can you do it yourself?" But Ravi, on the other hand, being a little smart about it. That what if I use my hands for it and you appeal? But I was all in good spirits. Now we are back with some interesting action. Ritesh Bhalani to Ravi. Oh, and that's missed everyone. Oh, that's missed everyone. That is going to be four leg buys. How unfortunate can one be? Ask Ritesh Bhalani. Could have gone anywhere. But four more for the taking. 29 needed of 27 now. Well, which direction is this game going? Ravi is certainly struggling with the pace at which Ritesh is bowling. But I think Malar needs to just tell him that we need to get through these three balls without losing a wicket. The runs have already come. They've got themselves back into the game. It's just a matter of containing and conserving their wicket. There's a third man right behind the wicketkeeper. Unorthodox. But if it's effective or not, we'll wait and see. This time a quick single taken by Ritesh. In fact, by Malar. Beg your pardon. Ritesh was the one who was running quickly towards the ball. Malar Mahadevia. Really aware. 26 balls remaining. 28 to win. A boundary here will seal the deal for the Rangers. Malar has been in such situations on numerous occasions throughout his career. He's won big games for his side. Can he do it again? Ritesh. Oh, slower delivery. Goes past the outside edge. Just falling short of the wicketkeeper. That's a good change of pace. Just the one ball remaining now. Before the batting power play concludes. The signal is clear from the dugout. Don't throw your wicket away, Malar. That's what he's done. Look at that. A forward defense. That's the end of 16 overs and the batting power play as well. 102 for 5 after 16. 4 overs remaining, 28 to win. Ravi Bhagchandka 13 or 14 and 2 sixes in that. Just imagine. He's got 11 dot balls. Because 2 6 and a single make 13. On the other hand, Malhar 14 of 16 for him as well. Change of ends for Sainath Gurav. Ravi just taps it towards point. They run through for a quick single. That's good batting by Ravi. Giving the strike to Malhar, rotating the strike. Not eating up deliveries on that occasion, Ravi. Malhar as well. He needs to do the same. Has the ability to take his team home. Can he do it once more? Sainath Gurav is bowled so well today. He's been a little unfortunate. Hasn't got a wicket yet, but certainly has asked the right questions. And Ritesh Bhalani has been oh so economical so far. 3 overs, 1 maiden. No wicket, but 11 runs given. That's it. 3.7 is his economy. But here comes Sainath. Malhar with the sweep shot. Oh, and he has found the boundary. Long chase. Or has he? Oh, he has it. That's very, very well done to cut it off. For a moment, it looked like the fielder at short third man had no chance, but the outfield a little dried up. A couple of runs in the end. Tried to play the sweep shot. Got it past the fielder at short fine leg. This time, drives it through cover. It's going to be another long chase for the fielder at extra cover. At least a couple. Yes. 2 runs taken. That's good batting and good running as well. Malhar Mahadevia isn't the strongest, but he certainly is one of the smartest cricketers out there in the middle. He knows how to take the game deep. He knows how to finish matches. He knows how to be a match winner for his side. Having done over and over for so long. This time short. Trying to play it down the ground. Kept low as well, to be honest. And Sainath Gurav. Really, really sharp with his bowling. This time Malhar trying to give himself room. Plays it straight towards the fielder at point. This is going to be a dot ball. That's very well bowled from Sainath. It's not giving any width whatsoever. Stump to stump. That's what he's doing. 23 required now of 19 with that dot ball. Couple of boundaries will ensure victory. This time sweeps it Malhar. It's going behind square on the leg side. That could be a boundary. That should be the boundary. That gets them closer to the victory. What a shot, Malhar Mahadevia. Loves to play the sweep stroke. Playing it to perfection on that occasion. And 4 more. 19 required now of 18. Change in bowling now. Abhishek Javeri has been handed the ball. 19 required of 18. Bowl medium pacers. On strike is Ravi. One starts off with a dot ball. Crucial dot ball, I must say. The course of the game. Ravi is a strong lad. He knows to play those big strokes, but we'll have to wait and see how he'll face Abhishek Javeri. That one kept low as well, trying to cut the ball. Not much bounce at offer here at the Air India Sports Club. Back to back dot balls. It's good bowling. Oh, he goes across the line and he cleans him up. Ravi has to go back. Is there another twist here? Certainly kept low, but played all over it. Was nowhere close to the ball. Disappointment. And a huge wicket falls as Ravi goes back to the pavilion. Well, the new man in now, Urvish. He's come at number 8. Very important innings for him. 19 of 15 required. It's been a brilliant effort by the bowler. Plays it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. 4 dot balls on the trot. Abhishek Javeri first with the bat and now with the ball. Getting his team back into the game. This time he plays it back to the bowler. They'll run through for a quick single. Well, Malhar is finally on strike after 5 balls. 18 required of 13 now. Tight game here. Semi-final number 1, B Division. Bayside Buddies Bash at the Air India Sports Club. Malhar on strike now. Is it in the air? It won't carry. He will keep strike. So 12 balls remain, 17 to win. Which way is this game going to go? $18 required of 12. On strike is Malhar. It is going to be Sanjay Dalvi in his final over. Trying to play the sweep shot. There's an appeal, but certainly not out. 11 remaining, 18 to win. Which way is this game going to go? Strong breeze from right to left on this ground. Can he play with the spin, with the wind as well? Plays it down the ground. They need to run the first one quickly, and they do, but should just be the one. Good awareness by the fielder, throwing it to the keeper's end. 17 of 10 required. Boundaries and boundaries is all they need. They had the game in their balance. 19 to win of 18, but then came the over of Abhishek Javeri, the game changer. 16 of 10 to win. Well, a couple of boundaries can actually spoil the party completely for the ace. Urvish is on strike. Sanjay Dalvi. He gets an outside edge, but there is a fielder at short. Third man should just be the one. Hitesh Goel, no mistake made there. Strike back with Malar. "15 of 9. This game is completely in the balance. Malar steps down, goes high. Can he go long? No, he can't. He hands out to the fielder in the deep. What a catch under pressure at deep mid wicket. Used his feet. Got decent elevation and connection. But right on the boundary. What a catch that is. Malar goes back after a valiant effort. 24. 15 now of 8. Eight of 15. Oh, he's got him! What a ball! Skids through the surface. The fourth wicket of the innings for Dalvi. What a spell of bowling. 8 down for 115. And Neil Parekh goes without scoring back into the hut. Well, this game is completely in control of the ace. And another news as well. Dalvi is on a hat trick. Shameen on strike. Well, he's played it in the air. It is in the gap as well. It should be a couple of runs. Shameen scampering through to the batting end. Making it 13 to win of the last over now. With Urvish and Shameen on crease. Is it going to be Abhishek Javeri or will it be given to Ritesh Bhalani? We'll have to wait and see. The last over of the innings to be bowled by Abhishek Javeri. He's very confident that he'll win the game. Although there is Ritesh Bhalani, who's the quickest that I've seen in this tournament so far. He has an over remaining. But I think the captain going with Abhishek, given that he's had such a brilliant day. Along with that, the fact that Ritesh is so quick that sometimes an edge as well can lead to a boundary. This time he goes down the ground. Urvish. There's a fielder there. Should be a single and just the one there. Very, very good start. A great start, I must say. Just the one. 12 runs to win off 5 balls. Abhishek Javeri is wasting no time, giving no time to the batter. Shameen goes across the line. He's got some timing on it. He's got good placement as well. They're looking for the second. Chance of a run out if the throw was a little accurate, but no. A couple of runs taken. 10 required of 4. Ten required of 4 balls. Fielders are running here and there. A lot of changes being made in the field. I'm sure that will not change the outcome. Because if the Rangers have to win, they need a 6. They need a big hit. Shameen, he's got him! Javeri picks up a second wicket. And a cherry on top for him. I must say, with the half century, a couple of wickets to go by. What a big blow this must be. Certainly curtains. 10 of 3 required now. Ten of 3 required. Here goes Javeri. It's very well bowled. And I think that is the game. Urvish running himself out. And so are the Rangers out of the tournament. Ace go through to the finals. The first finalists of the B division. Bayside Buddies Bash. It's going to be Ace securing a spot in the big game to be played later this week. And what a victory. A low scoring encounter. Always interesting. Always edgy. Always nervous. And the team that holds their nerves progresses through to the finals.